Hey, what's up everybody? Crazy Al Kane. I'm about to bring you the October 2020 top 5 bikes of the month. October was a crazy month for the Bike of the Day features. We had a whole bunch of really fresh bikes that were featured on the series. And now it's time to find out which bike became the top rated bike of the month. But before we do that, I gotta always give a shout out to DHD Wear. Right here, the hat right here, you can get this from dhdwear.com. DHD Wear supports this series, they support sugarcane.com, they support the Sugarcane Bike Fest, they support me as a bike rider, so I always gotta show love back to DHD Wear. And that's pretty much it for right now, that's all I got popping right now as far as plugs. I got some special surprises for y'all, but I'm gonna talk about that later on. I'm just gonna get right into this October bike of the month situation. And I'm going to break down the top 5 bikes. Alright, so we're going to start with bike number 5. And bike number 5 is a 1997 Dyno Compe with that Tiffany and Company custom colorway. Sent in by my dude Otoro. Y'all know him as Doro the Third, representing Canada all day. Sent this bike in and it was an amazing looking bike. I didn't get a chance to do a spotlight feature on it, but I will in a future episode. The teal and white colorway was blended beautifully on this bike. Custom Italian leather pads. It also has a matching backpack and fanny pack. R&D Bikes were the ones who did the pads and also did the matching backpack and fanny pack, which gave the bike that extra flyness to it. Axiom powder coating did the powder coating on this bike. This thing is tight, it's amazing looking. I wish this bike got a lot more recognition on the site because it's a really dope build. We're getting close to the end of the year and that bike of the year competition is still going, so if you're seeing this right now and you missed the boat on rating this bike for the October bike of the month, definitely come back to the site and give it a rating for bike of the year. In the number 4th position, we got the 2011 Sunday Funday Arron Ross Pro, sent in by Jennifer Dixon of Dixon BMX Customs. Jennifer Dixon does a lot of custom work for her own personal BMX bikes, doing some nice colorways, piecing it up together real nice and keeping it real colorful and vibrant. And she's now expanding and doing stuff for other people, so definitely give her a shout out if you like what you're seeing right here. This came in 4th place. People were loving the pink and teal color combo that she put on this bike. The white pegs and the white pedals added a nice extra touch. You also have the black seat post, black stem, and black cranks and black sprocket for a nice little offset to all that vibrance going on in that bike. Coming in at number 3 was that beautiful polished Daylight Pro 24 Cruiser, sent in by Jonathan Hoag. This bike right here was so dope. Y'all probably saw my little spotlight feature I did on it recently on the YouTube channel. And yeah, this bike was amazing. It was actually number 1 for a short period of time. But by the time November 6th came, which was the final day of the actual October ratings, this wound up in 3rd place. But this bike right here is top notch on all levels. High quality parts all day. Beautiful, polished colorway with the orange decals. All the polishing on this bike was done by Jonathan himself. So big shout out to him for that. You can find out about this bike and all the other bikes featured on this list on sugarcane.com. You can go back there and see more pictures of the bike and also the full parts list on the bikes as well. And there's plenty other bikes there to see from this year. Coming in the number 2 spot was the first ever dirt jumper to be featured on Bike of the Day. That's right, this is the standard 26 dirt jumper sent in by Chris Klein. And this bike also was in 1st place for a short period of time as well. There's a lot of bikes going up and down in the charts. By the time everything was said and done, this wound up in 2nd place. Shout out to Rick Valenterno, shout out to Chris Klein, shout out to Standard Bike Co, making some top quality American made BMX bikes and dirt jumpers in the game, son. And now, the top bike for October 2020 Bike of the Month. That's right, the Bike of the Day competition, but this is the Bike of the Month, the top rated bike that everybody thought was the freshest, flyest bike of the month. That bike is a Sunday Soundwave V3, sent in by Tony Weaver. That's right, the ocean blue, flow yellow colorway bike. Another vibrant looking bike. This was the month of vibrant bikes. We had some vibrant bikes going down, and Tony Weaver's bike was the number 1 bike. It's also a good look for Sunday bikes because they have 2 bikes in the top 5 list. 1,400 views, 12 comments, people were just loving this bike right here. The color coordination on this bike was amazing. The frame was teal, and that flow yellow used in the rims and the pedals and the stem and the grips, mixed with the black tires and the black seat, black handlebars, and the white highlights of the decals and the sprocket and the white walls. And now for my favorite part of the Bike of the Month series is I love giving out prizes to the winners of Bike of the Month. It's my way of saying thank you for participating, sending your bike in, showing support to the site, and also for having the most popular bike on the site for the month. Okay, so let's get into it. First prize for Tony here is a Corrosive t-shirt. See that? Corrosive t-shirt courtesy of Corrosive Clothing. Shout out to Mike Wicken for always showing love and support to the site. This is the BMX t-shirt from DHD Wear. Shout out to Damian Hickman of DHD Wear, always showing love to the site. I gave him that big plug before we started. And he sent out some swag. This is actually Bike Fest swag. This is actually swag from the Sugarcane Bike Fest. I have a lot of that stuff left over. And since I can't do the Bike Fest, I'm giving out those prizes for Bike of the Month. Next up, I got a dope sticker pack courtesy of Supercross BMX. Shout out to Bill Ryan over there at Supercross for showing mad love to the site and to the competition. So we got these nice stickers right here. You got a Corrosive hat too, Corrosive Clothing hat. You're getting a lot of swag, Tony, okay? Shout out to Mike Wicken and Corrosive Clothing again, son. Supercross also hit me off with these face masks. And actually, you got a little blue action there. It's not exactly teal, but it's a little bit on the blue side. And you also got a little yellow action to kind of go with your bike right there. So that's what's up. And I always give out a sticker from my little one. She's a really good artist doing her thing, so I made a bunch of stickers of her art, and you get to get one of them. Alright, this is exclusive. Also, I got a Comedy Central sticker from when I used to do comedy. I had a record deal with Comedy Central Records at one point, and when my album was going to come out, they did a promo sticker, and they also put me right there in the sticker as well, letting people know, hey, Crazy Al Kane's coming with an album. And that was pretty cool. So I still have a whole bunch of these left, so I'm going to be giving these out for everybody who wins Bike of the Month. Only to adults though, because this comedy stuff here, this was like adult comedy, so it wasn't for the kids. This is pre-kid friendly Al Kane, okay? This is Crazy Al Kane, comedy Crazy Al Kane was not really that kid friendly, so just like, you know, parents out there, only parents are getting these stickers. I got a hookup from At These Shoes. They gave me some face masks right here to give out for the for prizes. An official Bike of the Month medal. That's right, this is the official Bike of the Month medal. It's got the information on the back letting you know that his bike is a 2020 sugarcane.com Bike of the Month for October. It's the Sunday Soundwave V3. That's right, that's what we do on sugarcane.com. Make it official and classy for you guys. Congratulations, Tony, on your win. Shout out to Sunday Bikes for having 2 bikes on the top 5 bikes of October 2020. If you have a bike that you want to submit to Bike of the Day to be featured on Bike of the Day, make sure you come back to the website. Just go to the Submit tab, and I'll take you to all the information you need to know how to send your bike in to submit for Bike of the Day. And also remember, I accept all BMX bike types from any era, old school, new school, vintage, 16-inch, all the way to 29-inch. And of course, dirt jumpers are also acceptable for Bike of the Day. So shine those bikes up, take some nice photos, give me the full parts list and the description or inspiration of your bike build, and send it out to me, sugarcanecom@gmail.com. And that's pretty much it. So, November has already started. We have a bunch of bikes that got submitted for November. I got a bunch of bikes already featured for November, a nice interesting set of bikes, and we still have more time left in this month, so send those bikes for November and also December, because remember, we have a Bike of the Year competition going on. So all the bikes that were featured this year are on one big chart. It's one big Bike of the Year chart, and all you gotta do is go there and rate the bikes. Whatever bike is at the top of the chart at the end of the year winds up becoming Bike of the Year. Alright, we almost have 100 bikes listed. We're getting real close to 100 bikes, so it's a lot of competition, a lot of fresh bikes. Honorable mention bike right here. It didn't make the top 5. It actually wound up in 6th place, but I have to give a big shout out to Tim and his Hutch Trickstar, 1984 Hutch Trickstar. That bike is fire. It's definitely one of those holy grail BMX builds from back in the day. So yeah, this bike also is in the running for Bike of the Year. So any bike that you see on this list and this bike too, you can give it a rating, go back to the site and rate it for Bike of the Year. It's not over. The month is over, but the year isn't over. Enough talking about bikes, enough looking at bikes, enough talking about the ratings of the bike. I need you to go out there and ride your bike, all right? This is Crazy Al Kane, and back to you, Billy.